In insert, we have different functions that we are going to talk about now. We have cover page. We can add a cover page. What is a cover page? When we have several documents, we want to add a cover page to give it a nice look, to detail what's going to be in that document. For example, if we have a file, the first page will be the cover page, which will detail what's in the file, what kind of documents are there in the file. You can also choose from a template what kind of cover page you want. And as I mentioned, cover page is on the top. This is the first page of your document. Blank page. When you click blank page is added after your cursor. You point your cursor, and when you insert blank page will be inserted there. Table. If you want to add tables, you can insert tables. You have number of rows and columns you can choose from. So these vertical boxes are columns and these horizontal boxes are rows. So if I choose, let's say 3 by 2, it means there are 3 columns and 2 rows. So first comes the column and second comes the row. So 3 by 2 would mean 3 columns and 2 rows. And if you want to add pictures, we can also insert pictures from this device, from online, from stock images. So this device means if you have pictures in your device, in your computer, you can add them. Stock images, there are images that are pre-built, meaning they are there in the system already. You can use those if you want. And then you have online pictures. You can add these also if you like. Next is shapes. You can draw and add different shapes. For example, if I choose this rectangle, I can draw this rectangle here. I can also color it and add text in it. Icons, we can insert icons. Such as this. 3D models. We can add 3D models from here. Smart art, we can add smart art. So we can add list, process, cycle, whatever kind you want, you can add. So you can type text here, you can compare it, you can use it to beautify your document. There are different purposes you can use this for. Chart, you can add charts. You can insert links. So this is a link. There are two kinds of link. One is simply a link and one is called hyperlink. So link versus hyperlink. A link is simply a link which you have to copy and then paste it in a browser and it will open. A hyperlink, on the other hand, is a link which has an access to the website or the page itself. So you hit Control and then right click on your mouse. So this will open your link. So hyperlink can be opened by clicking on it, whereas a regular link cannot be opened by clicking on it. For a regular link, you have to copy it and paste it in a browser, as I just mentioned. Then you have comment section here. If you want to add comments, you can add comments. Example is, if you are writing an essay and your teacher is reading your essay, your teacher can ask you a question or ask you to elaborate something. So your teacher can write, for example, what do you mean by this? When you will open this document, you will see that your teacher has a remark on it. So you will respond accordingly. Header and footer. We talked about header and footer in another video before. Text box is used to add text. So if you want to write something here, you will insert a text box and then you will type in the text box. Word art, you can choose your writing style. What kind of style do you want? You want shadow, etc. Drop cap is very simple. You can choose it. For example, if I use drop cap here, what happens is, you see A is separated here. A is identified separately. You normally see this in newspapers or magazines, just to beautify your text or to capture readers' attention. You can add signature line. You can write what you want the signature to be. For example, you can write sign here. This is what will be written here. See, sign here. And then you can sign here. Date and time. You can insert whichever format you want. For example, May 24, 2025 or Saturday, May 24, 2025, whichever the way you want. You can also put time. For example, May 24, 2025, 9:06:52 seconds PM. Then you have equation. You can add mathematical equations here. Symbols. If you want to use symbols, you can insert symbols here.